Oh yeah, GitHub and get stuff. Right. I need to fix a bunch of things. Uh, yeah, so right now I'm not on main, which is a problem. So I need to do that. I also need to do GitHub uploading. I want to combine the two branches so I don't have to do everything. It's right. Git add dot git commit. Um, a few edits when making listed. Input manager edited. Okay, right. Um, get checkout main. Get merge main. I should just edit the get ignore. Gonna close that. This damn file is annoying me. Okay, and then we do get status. Um, Input manager is the first thing I'm going to tackle. Testing is missing? Oh no, it's just error while parsing. Okay. So testing definitely needs to be done. Right. Okay. And since I'm a little annoyed with these, get help, I'm just gonna use it because it's probably a little faster to do for some of these. Don't care about Fable, I don't even use the take stuff. Get help. Terminal. Okay. Um, keep the delete. Um, use us for agent and testing. Ignore the Johnson. Um, the input manager is a line by line thing. This I'm okay with. The testing. Nope. Just Control C, Shift V, not all of this. Okay, and this line. The rest is a manual verification of everything else. Okay. Testing works stable. No. Maybe. Other than the input manager, does this run? Yeah, sync manager isn't working because the list isn't working. Because all of this is probably a problem. Let me guess, does this file 1200 lines? No. Okay. I believe the code review version is the correct version, so I should be using that for move list. C V. Okay. Input manager, I have to manually verify it though. Okay. This is probably fine now. Okay, input manager is the only broken thing right now. Okay, equal signs, head. Buffer check has to exist, and I believe it's unchanged in both, so Can I just quickly, okay, can you identify the changes? For this one. Stop that. So that I can actually parse what I did reasonably. Because I don't want to have broken the entire thing. Um, then I may maybe hack. Conflict one, single buffer check and input check. Main takes sequence adds attack button is int. Uses AI review section. Renamed function. Okay. Conflict two has a separate sequence there that converts int into digits array. Valid sequence takes int sequence. Removed entirely. Sequence reader and takes array int directly. Choose actions. Mm, okay. So around here, reader single input and remove single input check, I believe, right? This dies. Head dies here. Head here. This looks correct. That was probably the same for both. Yeah, one of these is commented, one of these is not, so. They are the same, but I'll keep the commented one because I did not verify if it works or not. Run it. That error? Yeah. Dictionary remove list attack key. All specials. Right? Is that the right type? Yes. Yeah. Just need to add this to all of them. Run it. Hopefully this gets fixed. Oh boy, something is lagging it out. Uh-oh. Stop it. Where are the 5,000 errors? Okay. Okay, the main thing is the single input reader problem. Um, array of what? Wait, how did I do this? Okay, I forget what I did. Just screenshot it then. Um, attack session was int. It'll use an array, so checking for a symbol is exactly right. The AI version. To check a whole array, which typed arrays can't. How do I fix this though to read it properly? Mini input manager on the other thing, I think, did have it working, right? Correct. Oh, wait, no, the script's here. Oh, I just changed the code a tiny bit to make it so that it grabs. This should be in it still. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's just these two that need to be fixed. Um, inputs of array if that doesn't make sense. Okay. We pass an attack button. The attack button is an array with dictionary size 1, or sorry, an array with size 1. Um, Array size 1. Right, I forget. I need to change it and the other function to use the arrays, as that is the correct type to use overall. Mhm. Do I really have to do it that way? Fine. LA, for the most part. I mean, there's still a significantly problematic error. Sequence splitter doesn't need to exist anymore. I'm on CPU. Yeah, that doesn't need to exist anymore. Um, oh wait. There we go, that should fix it. Yeah, that's stable. Dash is not working. Epic. This one, input filter, attempt to push back a variable of type array into a typed array of type int. U. Or also an array. Something else on array, but still. Okay. Is that the only error now? Yeah, okay. This is still turning an error. Oh wait, there's an easier way to do this. Change the call. Okay. Change it back to int and then just change it. Set this line up. Put that back as what. Then go to where this is called and go 0. 0. Right? Laggy. This is, I believe, input history, right? Yeah. Then we have to correct that for input history. I'm gonna use a second loop. Right? And then it should run. Okay, that is incorrect. Is that the correction? For index in input dot size. Dot size. Let me start that. Still a. Meaning there's still an error. an array with an array of digits, right? Okay. The input history contains the current frame, which contains the attack button, which contains the integer of that attack button. Yes, that is correct. So then the nesting level is probably a little bit too high. How? Did I ever make one that accounts for it? Okay. My input history contains a frame. That frame contains the thing I'm looking for if it's an array int. Does that work? I don't think so. Input history is an array. That's 3 levels. This should still be technically an array. And then laggy a little? Yeah, there's still something wrong. I'll just remove that as well. Okay. In that case, reader and single input reader, this has to be similar. Input history, frame, frame has which is incorrect. Okay, let's go back to doing that. Index, dot size, this at index. Here, line 54, the entire way through. Yes. Okay. Alright, let's just see what the thing is. Frame by frame mode to freeze it, so I can actually tell what's happening here. Breakpoint as well. Undo the freeze. Okay. This is 5656. Current digit is 0, so it checks for 5. Index is 0. Input history is a bunch of things. Input history index is the first 5. Right? Wait, did I did I have to make it triple layered? Did I have to make it triple layered for the arrays? Because I don't think I did, and that might be messing me up here. Might want to start over. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's try to do this again, but fix it so it's not triple layered. Ay, ay, ay. Why did I end up doing that on accident? Inputs of current frame must stay like this. Right. Moving control head, buffer checks, stuff. Single input check, buffer check. Array of int. Should these change from append to something else, probably? Okay. Head, choose actions. Keep commented one. Okay. I kept the wrong buffer check, didn't I? Okay. Delete the sequence splitter. Uh, buffer check. This one stays. This one dies. Rename. Delete. Delete. Head here. Head. I should have just named the string version control. Okay. So, main thing, don't make it triple layered. Let's see how I can start with that. First off, appending something to an array is a problem. There are no errors, but it will lag. Input manager attempted to push back a variable array into type array int. Can I move this part? This makes these numbers back to double layered rather than triple layered. Which might be why I was supposed to use the main. Okay. That says append. I should be appending array, I think. Because this returns an array. And this should apply to basically everything. By appending the array, I add the input, it stays double layered and it doesn't go to triple layer, and I think everything should just work. It's smooth. I'm still getting a ton of errors, so let's see where that is. Really? Really? Yeah. Cannot have a value of type already in a dictionary or type with the. Wait, why does this one work and the other one not? Oh, that's fine. They're returning different types. Digits returns a sequence. Which is why that's just not there. These digits to match what I have on the other system. Should only be needing to do this. Discord is updating for some reason. I have to use it, I think, right? There is an error that's causing an issue. Do you have this error? No, are you using Reader? You are. Why is it in a read-only state? Okay, dot sequence. Mostly dot sequence. By doing the duplicate, it stops having the error. Sure. I may want a cleanup of this thing. Which is definitely something that needs to be done, probably, maybe. Because, like, the mini input manager doesn't need that, error, but this one does for some reason. Ugh. Okay, sure. Why does the array get into a read-only state? I feel like I have to redo the input manager video. Okay. Can I get rid of these lines like so? Verify things work. Spelling mistakes. It still read it that way? Fireball came out. It's just invisible. Things seem to be working. Wait. Why does that slide when direction is being held? Something's off there, but I don't know what it is. Okay. Great. Let's get the combo attacks working. Oh boy. Comment on the toggle comment. First off, reader single input. Those are the same types as before. Those should be fine. I don't think I massively messed anything up. Just having jabs work means it works. Okay. I think that's everything working. I do want to go frame by frame and take a look at that one error. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I slide when attacking, which makes no sense to me. Okay. Which was really annoying. And now I'm gonna get the pack, so no looking. Storing that GitHub. Okay. Go to my settings, developer settings, tags, fine grain tokens, generate new token, log in because apparently I didn't. Token name, merge, yada yada. Only select repositories, the one repository, expiration, custom. We'll just put the 7 days for now. Add permissions, which is content. Read and write. Generate token. Copy the token, delete the page, hide the token in a place I can use it reasonably. That's not it, or that, or that, or that. Where's the thing that I had before with it open? Core shopping is not a desktop. We changed that already. Draft notes, program here. Okay, where is my to-do list? There's the 2 to-do lists. Let me put it in there. Yeah, okay. So this one has my to-do list. Close that page so no one sees it unless I need to open it again. And then git push. Push, please. The username. Okay, main has been updated. Get check out AI. Check out AI code review. Get rebase main. This in main. Hold up. Get rebase versus merge. The point of rebase just to create another, just not to create another merge, just laying all the contents from the feature branch on top of the main branch. You rewrite history, you put your branches work after any updated work from your remote branch. The commits you get new IDs. What happens with linear history? There's no relationship between commits before and after. This sometimes bite you if you have sloppy git. A while we ran into a bunch of merge conflicts where this conflict file was identical between the two branches. This wasn't because the branches had the same commits, but one they'd be based while the other was not. Oh, a visual diagram. Neat. Let's look at this. Working on a project, I spin off a branch working on a feature, I produce some work. So far so good, my work is based on the most updated version, I'm not using anything. Okay. Such important changes, if only I started working today instead of yesterday, I would have spin my features. Well, if I rebased on top of that, it's like I started working right now. Okay. It is really like restarting work from scratch, only it is done by Git for free, but I'm going to push and paste the information, paste that information at the end of my activity. The entirety of my 1, 2, 3, 4 is a feature added on top of the last updated version that is on F. Wait, what if I merge F what instead? 4F is exactly the same before the previous case, but history conveys a different information. It stresses the fact that I started working yesterday on the now outdated version C of the project. Besides all the arguments about linearity of the history, it seems it's very important key interpretation. Which information is important to share in your team? That you started working on the feature yesterday? Or are you stressing that this moment the feature is based on the most updated version? Hmm. Okay, get rebase, continue work. Dash continue. Get status. Get add. Wait, no, this is a get ignore problem. In files, get ignore. Where is it? That. Delete the pack. And get add dot get status status get rebase. It seems that there is already rebase. If that is the case, get skip or no, dash h rebase dash options. Does it like git commit? Okay, cool. Git rebase main git rebase. No, I just want to use get rebase. I simply want to get rebase master. Look at this beginning one. Transforms a series of commits. Imagine you have been working on a topic branch in the history and you want to catch up work done on master. Transplant commits made on topics need to diverge from master. You can do this by running git rebase master while topic is checked out. Okay. Rebase main. Order rebase while on another branch. Git shortcut. Okay, which means this should have updated significantly. Reload from disk. And if I look through input filter, it's here. The changes are back. Okay. And then I can go get check out main. And no issues because this damn file is not going to be annoying me anymore, right? Excellent. Excellent. Thank goodness. Finally. Core values. 1 second. Let me double check that something isn't missing. There we go. Just making sure. Okay. That was me accidentally copying it. Okay. Well, that was an hour and a half of literally just git. Cool. The token is deleted, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. Could not resolve primary hurt boxes component. Really? But it seems fine. 1 second. Run it. See if that actually is a problem. No. What? Do I have less errors? Testing it is running fine. Okay. Cool. This thing delete. Okay. Let's delete this. Save. Let's make a new scene. And what do I want to instantiate? Boss. If I go to the boss scene, where the hell is that thing script? Where is this? Wow. Hey, what's on? That's hilarious to me. That's insane. Okay, yeah, no, I'm restarting it up because that is genuinely impressive how broken it is. Being with that. Wait, why do I have three things open with the OBS? Oh, stats. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was thinking was gonna happen. Okay, delete this. Wait, why are you back? Oh, because I have it open. Ooh, what else is there? Boss one. Okay, yeah, let me just make and instantiate the boss. Go 2D, instantiate tiled scene, boss one, make root, and editable children. Make local also may make sense. Make scene root. Then this node 1 needs to die. Okay. Delete all of the attacks, because none of these are the attacks I want for the zoner style character. You mean I need to make brand new attacks. But I'm tired, which is also annoying me. I might just, you know what, I'll leave it for tomorrow. And this is also wrong. Let's turn it on. Zoner, starting June 17th. I'm renaming this stuff to save this, same here, Twitch. Hello, how are you? I see there's a person who has entered the chat. How long ago, though, is the question, because I can't tell. Okay, awesome. They are gone. Just darn it. This is what happens when I don't have consistency. I'm a little upset by that. Okay. What else is there? This I don't need to do right now. Organization, entities, enemies, CPU, save. What other things to clean up? We did get clean up. What else is there? Um, there's the video correction that I could do. I feel like I should just redo the video. I could also decide on what the next video would be for when I finish enemies and stuff like that. Let me double check how these chats work, because YouTube chat is being... Why does YouTube go downwards and Twitch go up? That's inconvenient. Is there a way to change the direction? No. Okay. This is those are ideas. System, stuff log, devlog. Okay. Move list. Input management without motion inputs. I think I did that one already as well. The debug tool. Input management without motion inputs. I should identify this as done. That was the first one. And choose action. Kind of. How to code a fighting game input system. Combo attacks system is not exactly combo attacks and special cancels, which has a prerequisite of uh, some things. How blocking works also doesn't have a full video on it yet. Um, Basic fighting game notation. It's an interesting thing I could. Um, it's something I could do, but I don't think is like the most understandably reasonable thing to do. But it's a choice. One way to handle frame by frame stuff, I don't know. Input management system, basic fighting game implementation, combo attacks and special cancels, but I also need the attack system at some point to. The attack system needs quite a lot. Um, so this would be manager, frame, or sorry, attack, frame, hit slash hurt, boxes, and collision shapes. The force structure, two. Tag manager hitbox slash hitboxes. Tag manager class. Delete. Hit slash hurt boxes. Collision shapes. Okay. The attack system is going to be a probably very big video. Um, because of all of these specific things. Um, the first structure. Yeah. So like, how many lines of code would I have to go over? Attack manager is short. Add attack button. This one's probably a lot longer, or around the same. That one's also similar. Add a frame. This one has hitbox, hurtbox, skipping the projectile probably. Frame is mostly a container with like tool script stuff. There's not a lot going on in here. Um, it's just these. Hitbox does have a decent amount going on, which is the data check, block checking. The hurt box is a lot smaller, so yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Um, this might have to be multiple parts or a really long video. Um, Manager attack system, 2 videos, one for overview, and one for code. I think that's probably what's gonna have to happen a little bit, because the attack manager with the attacks, with their frames, with their hitboxes, hurtboxes, and everything else has so much. I should actually work on the README too. I'm gonna make sure to close my door. That doesn't close it. Oh well. Oh, okay. README. Would I say this is version 2? There's technically a boss type enemy that you could use. It's like a decently sized feature. Edit version. Mm, okay. The first thing I'm going to do is um, I have some video documentation on my YouTube. You can check out that through this Google Doc or any of my other things. Grab the doc. YouTube is right here. Come on. Okay. GitHub. Okay. Next, I have some video documentation on building this tool on my YouTube. Currently done features, attack system, using forced tree of nodes. Attack manager, attack. Player input system. Player move list organization. Player input system with filter with motion inputs. Sample char. Sample boss AI or CPU. Sample CPU boss. Yeah, it's like work in progress. What other features am I technically done? Some right? Some automatic right control. To do. Ah, yes, this feature. Combo tracking and bot must be comboed enemy property. clean up and centralization of is underscore property like is facing right or is jumping um, consider dash and jump to be an attack. Um, grab slash command grab. Collision. What else do I have that's like genuinely working? Frame by frame mode for edit, for precise, for control, stun, basics, stun manager. Attack, data, attack, animations, attack, velocity, and position animations. For this, I'm going to add context. This is player's velocity. Okay. Player is animated by moving you set player is animated by changing velocity and the math is done to correct the values so it changes position So the user, the developer, set position changes and control how fast the player moves from one position to the other. Mm, mm. Okay. What other features do I have that are like decently reasonable? Oh, a spawn object, a spawn scene object, object, bring that to control, some automatic spike control on the attack. Primary hurtbox control. Okay, what else? Attack system using force tree of nodes made using tool buttons of type tool, not tool button. Consider actually using tool buttons for the tool script. The ability to set a hit sound per attack Mm-hmm. Um, Combo attacks and special cancels. Special cancels combo attacks slash target combo system. Um, supported motions. Motions. Dash left and right. All 8 quarter circle motions. All 8 quarter circle motions starting from all 8 3 input quarter circles motions from up, down, left, and right. Mm. 3 input quarter circle motions. There's 2 starting from 2. 3 input quarter circle motions. 2 for each of the directions up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, for a total of 8. Mm-hmm. Fully supported motions, but you may add any yourself. See the move list video and edit move list to do so. Okay. Decouple move list and attack manager. What other important systems might make sense to me? actually do this in order. Improve, cancel, system to allow for custom inputs for following up instead of just the attack buttons. Um, okay. Updated README. A lot more clarity on what systems are done and some of the things to be changed. Can I get fetch? I can't do it here. Anyways. Cancel attacks. Okay. Love it. Oh man, I love having Obsidian just translate directly to this. Um, Wait, the most important thing. Fix input, fix making and input making a fix how to code a fighting game input system video. Most important first point on to do after making a cancel. Make a sample donor to the most important point. Okay. Alrighty, that is me fixing as much as I think I can and need to. At least for right now. Code review, code review. Yeah, code review. Right. Two buttons. Every literal second. Why is that now so spaced? Commit, please. Don't be so spaced. Thank you. Tag system using force no tree. That's upsetting. I think that's better, right? Yeah. Okay. Um, ish, I guess. I should mention some important things like fact that per hitbox, fact that box, protection against hitting the same target more than once. Projectiles not included. I've updated the README like a trillion times. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, nobody actually cares about this, which is fine. It's not like it's being advertised very well. Um, Hopefully someone actually starts to care about this thing. I should actually check to do manager. One of these, I don't remember this, which one. Which one is it? Godot, asset library, to do, this one. Origami Pete. Sure. This one. Yeah, so I'm gonna start this one. I'm also going to take the link and actually notify that other people should that it is in fact theirs. Edit attribution to do list to do add on I use from this guy. You can download it in the godot assets lib. Right? Yep. Okay. Save and close. Technically, it is the link, so I should just go to it. Okay. Commit. Edit. Not all one line, please. Attribution. Only done features. To do. For code review. Does this do it alright or no? Yeah, that's pretty good. It's not like I use it as much as I should. I actually should clean it up as well. Because there's probably like a bunch of stuff in here. Input manager probably is one of the things I should just clean through. To the radiate script to do. Wait, really? There's just nothing in input manager? Rescan. Wow. Ooh, I could add patterns. Yo, that's neat. Okay. All right. Since that technically doesn't have anything, I'm just gonna ignore it. No. All right. Well, Masama, bye bye. See you tomorrow then. We're actually working on the zoner character, hopefully.